Hi ho, wee way, everybody! Sorry, had to deal with some microphone issues, but they're fixed, and we good to go. Sorry. Woo! Text adventure here. We're knocking them out. I think we only got like 2 or 3 more to go before we've run the gamut. Woo! Let us do... We could do another fantasy one, or blacksmith, medieval, detective. Well, I don't want to do back-to-back medieval, so we'll do... What's up, Rustbox? What's up, anime? How is it going? Happy Friday. I'll go peasant. You were born a peasant and grew a peasant? Does that mean we gave birth to a peasant? Your life in a small village in the kingdom of NovelAI, nice, is hard and your work is hard. You are no stranger to hardship and privation, but it's boring. It's a boring life. You're welcome, anime. That's yeah. More and earlier. That's what I'm all about. You have dreams of something grander, something fantastical. Unbeknownst to you, your life was about to change. Deep AI's text generation API. Oh, what's that? A little side check. As you work under the blistering set, you lift your head and see something new. Let's see what's something new, and then I kind of want to alt-tab real quick.
A strange carriage approaches from behind the house where you live with your family. The driver calls out, "Halt! Halt!"
Okay. Skyrim carriage?
Your mother rushes outside shouting for her children to hide. One by one, she drags each child into their home.
Oh, so everyone knows what this carriage is coming for. Except for us, we're just like, huh? Yeah, now there's like just a bajillion different text generation. I assume someone's trying to build it into like an actual purpose. Like I assume there's gonna be like hooked up to customer service and ordering shit. A treasure chest that fell off a rich man's carriage. You notice. A treasure chest fell off the rich man's carriage. You take it for yourself and open it to see that it contains ...
50 gold coins.
Woo!
Enough money to buy some land and build a farmhouse.
Hell yeah.
With this wealth at hand, you can finally quit working as a laborer. But what will you do? Will
I stay in the same place or will I go somewhere else? Come on, Oprah. What do you take me for? Haha. You decide to stay a peasant. And in secret, you eat like a rich person. All your peasant friends notice you start to rapidly gain weight. And ask you, well, okay. They could see with their eyes.
In time you become quite successful in agriculture.
Mm.
Within 10 years, you own 4 fields and a large barn that serves both as shelter for animals and storage area for tools and crops. In addition,
You have 2 cows and 6 pigs. Okay. So we got there the kind of hard way. This is like, we didn't choose to just buy the farm outright, but it was kind of like we had invisible rich parents that we could fall back onto. You hire all your peasant friends to work on the farm. They are suspicious and jealous of your sudden fortune. And one day your best friend peasant asks you, how?
oh, you say, not wanting him to know how much cash you had just earned. I sold my soul.
Oh, okay. Let's just be like, I went to the crossroads, and then they're like, okay, if you sold your soul, that makes sense. Uh-oh, Oprah, come on. All right, Oprah's being replaced.
The next morning, the first thing he says when he wakes up is, "Hey boss."
The next morning,
Oh.
the first thing he says when he wakes up is,
Ah!
the first thing he says when he wakes up is, "Hey boss."
Uh-oh. Oh, fuck. And it's still red for me, but it's just catching up. Come on, yellow, green. And we're back. Woo! Spooking me on a Friday.
The next morning, the first thing he says when he wakes up is, "Hey boss. What did y'all sell
Hey,
her
boss."
soul fair last night?"
What did y'all... Oh, I gotta hear that again.
What did y'all sell her soul for last night?
What did y'all sell her your soul for last night?
For once, you don't feel guilty about lying. It wasn't so bad selling your soul after all. And now you're making enough money to support even more people besides yourself.
I guess stealing and taking it for yourself, in a way, is selling your soul. What's up, Real Golden Tusk? Late one night. That's not how Saul Barkham's work, but okay, yeah. Later that night, you are visited by a demon looking to collect your soul after the fact. Oh, hold on. Later that night. Ooh.
What would happen if I told them it was free? No matter who they were, everyone knows a deal has been made between you and the devil.
Okay.
He will be very angry indeed, because he wants every soul he can get his hands on, and he doesn't want any competition.
Okay. Well, sorry to be the bearer of bad news. You compete with the devil to see who can obtain the most peasant souls. Winner gets a hot dog.
So what do you need to win? Well, obviously you need a lot of peasants willing to sell themselves into slavery, but also, the better offer you make, the faster you'll attract those poor sots.
You make a poster and place it in the center of Slop City, capital of the peasants in the area. They're organized, but not that organized. The poster says, I will make you king for one soul. Offer expires soon. Don't wait. Sell out now.
After several days, dozens of peasants come forward offering to give their souls away. Some seem reluctant, others eager. One old man seems completely insane, offering to trade himself for 100 other men.
Yeah, I don't want the king thing, but can I give you my soul and you give me 100 men? What? I just want 100 men. I guess. For what? Why 100? That's a lot of men. What do you play? What ambitions do you have as a peasant with I have 100 men? Like if it's something sexual, 100. How would you know the difference between 10 and 100? I mean, that's just too many penises. You, quote unquote, grant everyone's wishes and grift them by giving them paper crowns and making them king of shit you have lying around the farmhouse? You make the insane man king of the brooms. And you make another king of the dirty washcloth.
Once you've got the kings installed, you go back to the devil and tell him you have a good king, and you should have no trouble collecting the rest of the souls. He nods and tells you to keep doing what you're doing.
You know what? I have a feeling the devil's just going to take all our souls that we got and trick us somehow. Sounds like he's going to game the system by becoming king out of the sleep. Oh, yeah, that's true. Everyone likes King of the Brooms, though. You return to Slop City and notice that King of the Brooms has obtained the 100 men he asked you for. You ask the King of the Brooms, what are you going to do with all those men?
King of the Brooms shrugs. What can you do with 100 men? There's no way they can work. They can only eat and sleep. We might as well use them to build a house for me.
I'm suspicious of that. I'm going to redo that, though. Give me an answer.
He smiles and says, well, as a reward for being such a loyal servant, and for helping me collect all these peasants, I am going to take you as my wife.
King of the Brooms, you got too big of an ego right now.
Aghast, you say, but you can't marry a human.
Oh, yeah, peasants and humans separating themselves. King of the Brooms says, watch me. And the next day, you are forced into a political marriage. Incoming Civil War. 3, 2, yeah.
After a few weeks, you have a son and you name him the peasant. And the end.
It just keeps coming back around, the infinite circle of peasantry.
This is a tale from before my time, or maybe long after. But I remember it well, and the best part about this story is that the people in this world do not lie.
I don't know. I think it was built on lies. Complete lies. I said I would make everyone king, but I was lying. But then it came true anyway, but it was still a lie.
One night, a traveler came to town. She was quite pretty, and dressed in fine clothes. But she was filthy and smelled terrible.
Oh.
People turned their noses up at her, and wouldn't even let her sleep in their houses.
You become good friends with the traveler. And eventually, she feels comfortable around you to tell you her name is. Ooh!
Esmeralda.
Hell yeah.
She tells you that she needs to find the Holy Grail, and that there may be treasure buried beneath the castle of the evil count. You decide you want to help her, and so you take on the task of digging for gold.
She's like, what part of that story that I just told you led you to believe that digging in the ground will lead to gold? I've said the Holy Grail. I need to find the Holy Grail. It's buried beneath the castle, but not here. This is Slop City. We gotta go to the castle, you idiot. You tunnel the whole way from Slop City to the castle. And eventually break through into the treasure hoard. But the treasure is guarded by a horrific monster. You're in category just chatting. Yeah, intentionally. I'm trying to get more people. And no one was really watching with NovelAI. And technically, I'm just chatting. Yeah. I'm just trying it out. I might try to switch it up and go back to NovelAI streaming, but I'm trying to play the Twitch meta. I haven't quite figured it out yet.
A dragon.
Boring. Dragon.
Esmeralda says, I don't know how to defeat a dragon. You say, let me think about this.
Put AI dungeon in. Yeah.
You spend some time pondering the problem.
AI dungeon definitely has an exponential more amount of followers. So, but then again, it's still like nothing compared to just chatting. Just chatting has like 16 million. And then AI Dungeon has like 5,000, and then NovelAI has like 70 people following the category. You know exactly how to defeat the dragon. And you introduce and you find the King of the Brooms and tell him that the dragon is a friend. The King of the Brooms believes you, and then he and the dragon have a fight to the death. Whoa!
The King of the Brooms wins, but the dragon's blood burns the earth.
Damn, that guy's insane. He killed a dragon. I did not think that's how... I thought I would distract him with the King of the Brooms and then take all the treasure and leave, but...
In the morning, the ground has been scorched and you were unable to dig any further.
No!
So you give up on finding the gold.
No! Well, that sucks. It's like a bank vault where you break in and it just like all the money gets paint all over it. It's like, this is worthless. We like burned all the money. You try to make moves on Esmeralda. Oh.
But she does not respond to your advances.
Worth a
In
try.
fact, you can't get near her because of the guards who patrol outside of her room every night. You go back to the Traveler.
She is the Traveler. I'm getting rid of that one. Esmeralda reminds you about the Holy Grail. Oh, yeah, that's right. You sneak into Esmeralda's room late one night and try to deceive her by saying you have found the Holy Grail. You take Esmeralda to a secluded cave in the forest and show her a clearly painted gold cup.
You say, I had to fake it, but I swear to God that's what it looks like. Now I just need to get back to town, and I'll give the real one to the king of the brooms.
I'm gonna next this. I want to see what Esmeralda has to say.
You can see the greed in her eyes and the light of lust.
Oh, see? You know, she just needs to know that we know about the Holy Grail still, and that lust kicked right in. It's right behind that greed, but still there.
You tell her, if you help me, you can keep the Grail for yourself.
Oh, no!
But you must make love to me, and you must promise to never tell anyone else of our secret.
The desperation is embarrassing. Esmeralda does not agree and sees through your web of lies. Esmeralda goes straight to the king of the brooms and tells him the truth about everything.
You go to jail, and you're put to work in the mines. You manage to escape, and you go back for the king of the brooms.
Good.
You find him, and he tells you that Esmeralda has betrayed you.
The king of the brooms does not know who to trust anymore. So he does the only thing he knows how to do. Puts you and Esmeralda into a broom off. Winner lives, loser dies.
He tries to kill you with his brooms, but you dodge the attack and stab him with a knife.
Okay.
You watch as he bleeds out and die. He was such an evil man.
Well, so much for the light-hearted broom off. I thought we'd be cleaning the castle in record time or something, but you know, a dagger works where silly competition also does. Next time on I Cheated the Devil.
I finally have the power I have always wanted. Or at least, I think I do. I'm working in a restaurant called The Restaurant at the End of the Universe, and I am making lots of money.
Oh, that's a good name for a restaurant. I see you played knifey broomy before. Yeah. Don't ever bring a broom to a knife fight. Actually, a broom might be a good weapon. You know, keep your distance. I'm not saying you stand a good chance, but you stand a chance. Better than not being empty-handed. All right, let's do another story. All right. I need a prompt. Anybody in chat can say it. You are blank, and you are blanking. So I need a name and an occupation or a situation. I guess I should just say that. I should just lead with that. Can I get you are, and then give me a name, and then you are an occupation or some kind of situation. Okay, nice and simple. You are Darren, a guy who's ordering pizza. Perfect. Now, how do we make this spooky? The pizza was there the whole time.
You can smell the cheese and pepperoni from your kitchen window at home. Your wife has gone out for an evening of fun with her friends, leaving you to order up some dinner. It's not that bad, actually.
No, it's okay, Anime. A simple prompt just kicks us off.
It could be worse. A long day at work and no one will talk to you because everyone is too busy or in meetings all night. Maybe they'll finally let you go home when your boss calls on his cell phone, while he's getting drunk somewhere downtown after hitting on another woman who
works there. The pizza is pineapple on it. Yeah. You think to yourself, I can be a hero if I take this pizza down to the bar. You arrive and see your boss. Is in a huge bar fight.
he's just about killed someone but doesn't care anymore as he chases them into the street where more people pile onto him.
Oh my god.
The cops show up and get involved until they finally manage to pull your boss off the victim and drag him away by force.
Okay. You notice that your boss's eyes are red, and he begins to transform into a horrible monster. You see him transform into a
giant black wolf covered in fur and claws.
I'll take
his
werewolf.
teeth grow sharp and pointy and his body becomes more muscular and powerful than before. He screams like a wild animal and then transforms back into human form.
You notice his drunken stance. Your boss is clearly wasted and has no control over his transformations. You notice him transform into a different monster. This time, he transforms into a... Oh, God.
Dragon. This one is even bigger than the first. Its wings spread wide across the sidewalk and its head looks almost 3 times larger than the last one. It roars loudly and flaps its massive wings, causing cars to swerve around it.
He's covered in claws, yeah. I don't want to do dragon stories back to back, so I'm going to redo.
Hideous creature with horns and bat wings.
I like that.
He flies through the
Although that
air
sounds
screaming
familiar.
and laughing at his new form. He then transforms back into a man and falls unconscious on the floor. You grab the pizza box and run out the door without looking back.
You rush to your boss and grab a slice of pizza to shove in his mouth. As your boss consumes the pizza, he begins to regain his strength. I'm still drunk, though.
You begin to feel weak as well and fall to your knees. You notice your boss is now completely naked and horny as hell.
Whoa!
He grabs you by your hair and pulls you close.
No, not okay.
Hey slut, he says, I'm going to fuck you so hard.
Oh, no. You say, hey, boss. I know you've been cheating on your wife. I'm going to tell on you. That would be against company policy. That's against some laws, too, I think. You know.
He laughs and shoves the pizza in your face.
Oh, no.
You gag and spit it out as he smacks your head.
No.
He pins you down and begins to attack you with his massive cock.
No.
You struggle to get free, but he is much stronger than you and easily breaks your arm.
Oh, why? Why is it so R-wordy? I'm not gonna. Normally I would go down that. Just.
He laughs and tears open the pizza box with his teeth. He stuffs a whole slice in your mouth and forces it down your throat.
I'm gonna ignore that last part of this sentence. We're just gonna do.
Your boss pushes you face first into the table.
Much better. No! Whoa! No way! No way! Woo! Yep. You recall your kung fu training. And instinctively counter your boss's attack.
You kick him in the balls and send him sprawling across the room.
Much better.
You jump up and kick him again, sending him flying into the wall. The next thing you hear is the sound of shattering glass.
Everyone at the bar cheers for you.
They call you a hero. You walk home and make love to your beautiful wife. She tells you she loves you and that you're a wonderful husband.
Woo! Now this is a much better ending.
A few days later, your boss comes to visit you at home.
Oh, awkward. Awkward.
He asks how your marriage is going. You say it's great. He says, well, maybe we should try that again sometime. You say, sure, boss. Your boss walks out and your wife turns to you and says, how was your day?
Suddenly, your boss rushes back in your house with nunchucks and attacks. You fall backwards. And crash through your brand new coffee table. Brand new glass coffee table. You hop to your feet and grab the nearest thing in your living room to defend yourself with. Oh, ha, ha.
Your new pool cue.
AI has decided what kind of story this is a couple lines ago. Now it's just a kung fu story, though.
As you swing around, the boss tries to hit you with his fists, but he only hits the couch.
Well, that's not cool.
You then attempt to block the boss with your pool cue, but he easily knocks it out of your hands.
You grab your prized weapons off the wall.
A baseball bat, 2 knives, a sword, and a chainsaw.
Just wait 1 second, boss. Wait 1 second. Let me get all of these things. Just wait 1 second. Just wait 1 second. No. Let me get the chainsaw too. Why do you have a mounted chainsaw in your living room?
You start swinging wildly and trying to keep the boss at bay.
I like to think that all those things are just like on a rope and we're just like swinging it around. The chainsaw's on, clearly.
You notice that your boss is also a martial artist and is fighting dirty.
Clearly. Oh, yeah, there you go. The police arrive helped by AiPD agents to capture your animal of a boss. Absolutely horrible, dirty animal. Okay. Your wife says, pizza's hot and ready. You grab a slice of steaming hot pizza and slap your boss in the face with it. The molten cheese burning his face burns him horribly.
Your boss screams in pain and rage. You are confused. You say, "What the fuck did I do?"
Yeah. Hey! Thank you, Duke! Wow, thanks for 14 months, Duke. Woo! I wonder who they call when a suspect transforms into monsters. Yeah. Who would you call? Twitch leak part 1.zip. Yeah. I wonder what number I am. I'm probably too far down. Wait, can you register a .zip domain name? I don't think so. Yeah. You lean in for a kiss with your boss. We fought for long enough. Oh.
She says, "No."
You know, I just always assumed that it was a man that we were fighting, but
You look at your wife and say, "Oh shit." Your boss grabs your head and rips your ear off. Your wife says, "Pizza's hot and ready."
That's not a good sign when our wife says hot and ready to us. Your wife dumps the remaining pizza onto your body. You wife.
You scream and collapse. Your wife looks at you and says, "You really fucked up this time, didn't you?"
Yeah,
You say, "I'm sorry."
I am sorry.
Your wife says, "Well, I guess you got what you deserved."
You notice your body begin to fuse with the pizza. You are transforming into a half man, half pizza warrior beast. You look at your boss and motion to finish the fight. Hey, what's up, Seven Sage? Half pizza, half lawyer, half man, half wolf, half fish.
He laughs and says, "That's right. Finish me off, bitch."
I don't like the way you said that.
You charge at him and ram him into the wall. His body begins to crack apart like an eggshell.
The Kool-Aid Man crashes through the wall on the other side at the same time and yells, "Oh yeah."
You laugh and turn to the Kool-Aid Man. You both begin attacking each other and continue until there is nothing left but a pile of rubble. "Now you can have my wife," says the Kool-Aid Man.
Why do people just offering up their wives? You accept and have a sip of the Kool-Aid Man's wife.
The end. Kissing contest. You live in a small town in rural America. It is not very exciting and has no real opportunities for jobs or anything else.
All right, and that's next time on the adventures. Next time on the Pizza Ware Man, the Ware Pizza Man. Where the Pizza Man at is more like it.
"Babe, I need some cash to fix the car. Can you help me out?" "Sure, babe, let me get a few things together."
Double babin'.
You walk into the garage and see your wife looking over her shoulder at you.
All right, new adventure. All right, I need a name and an occupation or situation. That was Darren, and he was ordering a pizza. Keep it simple. If you have a copy pasta one, I'll take it. Mario? Okay. You are Mario Plumber. Okay, perfect. You are Mario, and you are a plumber. It's just that easy.
You have been summoned to the castle of Princess Peach, but she is not there. She has gone on holiday. The evil King Koopa kidnapped her when he captured your hometown. Your job is to rescue her from his clutches before it's too late.
Isn't that just always the case? We are Chris Pratt, lure. Yeah, I like to think we're the latest incarnation of Mario. So I'm thinking we're Chris Pratt Mario. You notice you are really Chris Pratt, but you really want to do a good job at playing Mario in this new movie so that you can play more Nintendo movies. So that you can star in more Nintendo movies. Now it's going to get too confused.
That way you can make lots of money and buy all sorts of cool things for your family like an Xbox and some Wii U consoles. But now your boss wants you to go into battle against Bowser, who is the bad guy in this game called Super Mario Bros. 2.
Return to the Mushroom Kingdom. Wii U? And multiple Wii U consoles, which I don't even think you could do anything with. You open up Terminal 7 and level up to gain the following new plumber powers. No, Terminal 7 is an illness? Okay. A fictional illness.
Super jump. Press R2 while jumping to jump higher. Warp pipe. Hold down R1 and press A to instantly warp to any pipe location. This is useful if you get lost or just need to move quickly between levels.
Cool. Okay. You level up and gain the following new plumber powers. You also contract Terminal 7. You also contract the illness Terminal 7.
It makes you feel sick and weak, but you have no choice but to keep going as your life depends on it. In order to survive, you must defeat the many bosses in each stage, collect coins and items, and avoid being hit by enemy fireballs.
Sounds like a plan. You notice Seth Rogen is very high and very reckless in his role as Donkey Kong. He is making this journey to save the princess much harder than it needs to be.
His reckless behavior will only result in him getting killed off screen by one of the many enemies he encounters. If you see him take a hit, then please stop and help him out. Don't worry about the fact that you are a hero.
Okay. You think they're gonna kill anyone in the Mario movie? I'm trying to think of what could they possibly do? I don't know. Clearly, they're putting a lot of money into it, but that doesn't mean it's gonna be good. Lot of big names. I just it's never worked out. I do have a soft spot for the Mario movie with I hope the animation looks good. Is it gonna be animated? I guess maybe, yeah. Yeah, it can't be live action. But did they say that? Or is it gonna be like weird animation where they try to like make it look more like a Mario Chris Pratt baby? I don't know. Animated would be the smart way to go, but also that I just feel like that would be really weird too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see when it comes out. You meet Maro. That weird but really attractive fangirl of yours who throws some weird, naughty innuendos at you every time she meets you. I changed my name to Maro. Because it's closer to your name, Mario.
You don't know why you were attracted to her, but you find yourself fantasizing about what would happen if you did kiss her.
Oh.
And you have fantasies where you are kissing other women too, although they seem to mostly involve her.
They're mostly with Maro, but sometimes. Sometimes they're not. Yep. You decide to make your dreams a reality and lean in for a kiss with Maro.
As you do this, however, she suddenly turns away from you, grabs onto the side of your head, and kisses you hard on the lips. She immediately pulls away and runs off giggling. You look confused and disappointed.
Yeah, so she kisses us like on the back of our heads. She's like, I'm gonna kiss you, but on the back of your head, because that's how crazy I am.
You didn't even get to kiss her.
Yeah.
What happened?
What did happen?
You try to catch up to her and ask her what was wrong. She tells you she just wanted to surprise you with something. You were so excited thinking you might finally get to kiss her that you forgot how much you actually like her.
Meanwhile, Princess Peach is being tortured in Bowser's castle.
She is held captive by the evil Koopa clowns and is
Evil
locked in a room
clowns!
without windows or doors. They force her to perform various sexual acts and humiliate her.
No, we're
Her
not
arms
going
and
there.
legs are chained to the walls.
We're deleting that. We're going to have an R-free night tonight.
They are holding her in place so that she cannot run away. She screams for help to anyone who will listen, but no one comes to save her.
Absolute
You are summoned to the
madman.
castle to rescue her, but arrive too late.
NovelAI is the craziest of them all. In a Mario story? You're going to put that in a Mario story? Princess Peach is going to go that in a Mario story? Shigeru would not sign off on that. You look horrified to see that Princess Peach has been ... Please don't say R-worded.
Stripped naked and is completely vulnerable. There are 4 Koopa clowns surrounding her, ready to attack at any moment. You are unable to reach them in time and the Koopa clowns beat her to death.
I guess better than doing anything else to her. You shrug your shoulders and leave the castle to visit Maro. You have a delightful day in the park. Mario just needs to give up on Peach. It's just like, bitch, learn self-defense. Do something. I am tired of spending my whole life. You know, I have a plumbing job. Plumbing's my main job. Not saving your ass.
Maro gives you a lift home on her bike and then kisses you goodbye. As you walk back to your house, you think about how nice it would be to live together. You imagine living happily ever after with Maro and your 2 children.
There we go. You live. You make your dreams a reality.
But before you can celebrate your success, your phone rings.
Uh-oh,
It's Maro. She says she wants to come over right now and talk.
Uh-oh.
Maro arrives at your house. You invite her inside.
Uh-oh.
You tell her you are glad she called. She asks if she can stay the night. You agree and you both fall asleep in bed. The next morning you wake up to find Morrow is gone.
Morrow has robbed you blind. All of your things and all of your coins are missing.
You are devastated.
Yeah.
Your life savings has been stolen.
Yep.
And you have nowhere to go.
Oh!
You decide to turn to the internet for answers. You read up on the topic of romance scams and you discover that the scammer usually pretends to be a woman and uses photos of themselves online.
Pretends to be a woman? You mean Morrow wasn't that bitch?
To trick their victims into giving them money. It appears that Morrow used a similar technique. She posed as a sexy girl online, which is why you fell for it.
Oh, no. Ah, man. That is fascinating. You know that has to happen a lot of the times. But I can't imagine it would go, like, reported or, like, how would you get caught? Because if you do it smart enough, you wouldn't
call
give
the
any
police and report the crime.
actual information. It's probably like people in Russia and stuff, and like there's that guy who was like doxing Ice Poseidon in real life. Like he was the one who called in the bomb threat that got him kicked off that plane, and they found out who it was. It's some like shithead in Poland, and they could do nothing. Like what the? I don't know if there's a follow up to that story, but they're like, he lives in Poland. We can't just like extradite him to America. Like, so that's what this is happening. Morrow tricked us, and she lives in some other kingdom, and it's just I don't feel like the police are going to be able to do anything.
You give them Morrow's address and they promise to send someone out to check on things. After waiting for a few days, you receive a letter from the local police department. It states that your case has been closed and that you should contact them if you have any further questions.
Oh, that's so sad. Imagine how hopeless you feel after that. The case is closed. We're never going to find her, and it can be reopened with new evidence, but don't ever call here again about that. You've been robbed, and you just have to deal with it. Sorry. Sorry. You plot a vigilante mission to get your ultimate revenge on Morrow. You team up with Bowser and create the ultimate scheme.
The Super Mario Bros. Revenge. Bowser suggests that you lure Morrow out of town by offering her a big reward. You and Bowser use your plumber powers to construct an elaborate trap.
You know, I never asked, but I never suspected that Bowser also had plumber powers. That's why he's a rival plumber. That makes sense. That why the whole feud. Bowser's like, damn, that was evil as hell. I'll help you out, Mario. Yeah, sorry for capturing your girl all those times, but I'll help you out with this one. Plumber King, yeah. Koopa King Plumber. The trap consists of a toilet that is rigged to explode. Hopefully. Maybe. Yep. There we go.
Explode when flushed. Morrow is lured to the bathroom by a fake message from your daughter. When she opens the door,
Whoa,
the
daughter.
toilet explodes and she is blown to bits.
Yes!
You laugh maniacally as you watch the footage.
Mario! Wahoo! Wahoo! Revenge! I can't do a Mario. That's a sweet pizza pie! No Luigi in the story yet. That explains the pipes better than I thought. Yeah. You and Bowser. High five. And you go to sleep. Happier than you ever have been in your life.
Hello, my name is Seth Rogen. I am currently a student at the University of California, San Diego. I am also a proud member of the American Hero Program.
Oh, interesting. Donkey Kong's gonna figure it all out.
I smile proudly as I introduce myself.
Seth Rogen has an epiphany. Mid-speech. And puts it together that you are the one that killed Morrow. Epiphany. Donkey Kong, Ultimate Detective.
You realize that he is talking about you and you feel sick to your stomach. You try to keep calm, but you are filled with rage and humiliation. This whole thing is your fault.
You have a meltdown in the lecture hall and everyone videotapes your freak out. That goes viral online. And then Nintendo sees it and makes a video game out of it. Yeah!
You are labeled the Lilac Killer, and the internet is buzzing with rumors and conspiracy theories.
Oh, that's a good name for it. Maybe the bomb was like a lilac toilet spray.
You attempt suicide, but your parents manage to stop you before you take your own life.
Jesus Christ. Although, yeah, if you were caught with a murder that you thought you had gotten away with, I guess you would be like, oh my God, I thought I got away with this. I can't spend life in jail. Look at me, I'm a plumber. You are put on trial and look over to see Shigeru Miyamoto shake his head and bawl his eyes out. You know your chances are slim.
But you don't care. You have nothing left to lose.
You are put on trail.
You head to the game development studio where you work.
I'll keep
You
it.
demand a meeting with Nintendo. You were ushered into the office of Shigeru Miyamoto.
Shigeru Miyamoto gives you one chance for redemption. He explains that you must ...
Prove to him that you are innocent.
That is going to be very hard to do.
You explain that you have done everything that was asked of you. He asks if there is anything else that you can do to clear your name. You tell him that you want to play Super Mario Bros. Again.
Blame Bowser. I like to think that this is like the beginning of the wizard. Like not the kid and not the girl in the wizard competition, but the other guy, the one they put no effort into giving a character to. That's this guy. It's a young Chris Pratt who was going to play Mario. And they're like, Super Mario Bros. 3! You have to do this to win. And then he loses to a kid. He gets put in jail forever and shamed by Shigeru Miyamoto. And he kills himself. And everyone thought that was a happy movie. But what about the other people in the competition? They wanted to win really badly, too. I'm just going to exit and see what happens.
You ask if you can get your hands on a copy of the original NES cartridges. Nintendo laughs and tells you that you are crazy. But he agrees to help you and sets up a meeting with Nintendo's lawyers.
Alright, where's this going?
You head home and call your friends at the arcade. You convince your friends to join you and you all form a team of plumbers. You buy some old Nintendo games off eBay and print out the cartridge labels.
Okay. Where is this going? I'm tempted to keep going.
You create a website for your cause and post pictures of yourself and your crew playing the game. You write a letter to Nintendo and hand deliver it.
Oh, very personal.
Nintendo's legal team meet with you and your friends at the arcade.
You show Shigeru a new game you have made that you think could be a new franchise for Nintendo. You call the game
Nintendo is impressed with your enthusiasm and convinces Shigeru to give you another shot.
Oh, it's called Super Mario Bros. 2.
Super Mario Bros. 2.
Thank you, yeah.
You are sent back to the game development studio. Shigeru Miyamoto introduces you to Nintendo's marketing department and they set you up with a job.
You level up and gain the following powers of deceit.
Asterisk hide your identity.
Okay.
Asterisk use a voice changer.
Okay.
Asterisk play dead. Asterisk throw objects at people. Asterisk punch people in the face. Asterisk drink milk. You become the ultimate conman.
Play dead and drink milk. Also, I don't think punching people in the face is very deceitful. I think it's an asshole move. Throwing objects at people also. Unless you blamed it on somebody else. Not the most deceitful thing. But ultimate con man. You go to work creating Super Mario Brothers 2. But it is a completely different game than you originally pitched. In this new game, you are Mario, and you are in this new game, you are. I'm just gonna redo that whole thing. Oh, interesting.
Play as Luigi.
Ah.
You change the names of characters and make them Italian instead of Japanese.
Okay. I think they were always that way.
You also add a bunch of extra levels and unlockable secrets. You release the game and Nintendo is shocked to find out that you created a sequel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You did it without our permission? You are lactose intolerant, so drinking milk is lying. Okay, I can see that. The ultimate con. You call the new game. You rebrand. You also changed the name of the game. Instead of Super Mario Bros. 2, you called the game Haha!
Mario Party.
Hell yeah!
Nintendo calls your bluff and releases their own version of Mario Party. It turns out that they had a prototype of the game already in development. They decide to release it under the title, Super Mario Party.
Chris Pratt's version of Mario Party was just Luigi planning a Mario Party. It's kind of like a Sims game or something. Alright, I think we could do one more story before the boys hop on. I need a name and an occupation or a situation. Like, you are a horse and you're stuck in a barn. Or you are... you are a rat and the moon is made of cheese and you're trying to eat the moon. I don't know. I'm just firing off the dome here. You are Professor Evil about to deliver a lecture. Okay. To an Ivy League college. Okay. To an Ivy. I like it. Not Dr. Evil, Professor Evil. Completely distinct IP.
You have the class of students you love most. Smart and determined women who will one day rule over our world in your image. They listen eagerly as you explain that all men are born evil but can be redeemed by loving women like yourself, by submitting
completely to their control. Something doesn't sit right with that. When I read that, I think Nexium. I think some Scientology a little bit. Some Osho. A little bit of Osho in there. Your lecture for today is the most evil you have ever given in your life. Your evil lecture. It is all about blank.
How much pleasure women give men. How important it is to them that we worship their bodies and submit to them totally, because only then do they feel complete. Okay. The more pleasure you get from us, the better off mankind will be.
What? I guess I can't argue with it. I don't like total submission. Gender bent cult leadership. Yeah. That would be fascinating. I think there's I think Vice had like one story on a woman cult leader. And there was like videos of her like just screaming and she would just get pissed drunk. But for some reason she was like mother something. Anybody does this sound familiar to anybody? Evil? Yeah. And this is evil? Yeah, actually. That doesn't sound like the most evil lecture ever to submit to women. But who am I to? Maybe this AI is just super masochist or super masculine. As a gay, I resent this notion. Yeah. What about gay people? So humans' ultimate goal is to submit to women? Well, fuck you. What about people who are born differently? Evil, but in a kinky way, I guess. Yeah. You tell your students a list of evil things they can go out and do to change their communities. 1.
Make sure every woman has access to birth control so she can choose when to bear children.
What is this, evil in Texas? What is going on right now?
2. Don't allow men or boys to wear uniforms unless they are school kids on field trips.
What?
Uniforms make girls uncomfortable, so don't force them into something ugly and constricting.
This is like Roseanne, the cult of Roseanne. Have you thought about having speech to text play? Oh, that would be interesting. If I could find, I don't know, my speech is so fucked up, the Rustbox, like, I don't know if it would work out too well. It would be just garbled mess. I have to process a lot of what even comes out of my own mind. And then it would be hard for like Tony and Cory to do through that. But possibly. Maybe for these bonus stories. AI to AI conversations right there. Yeah. Oh, NovelAI dictate. Yeah, exactly. Separate stories.
Girls should look sexy whenever they want to dress up, not just at special occasions like prom night.
What? Wait, this is a list of evil things that people could do. All right, hold on. We're gonna do this. Yeah, Tony said he was in for tonight, so I'm excited to play with full crew. You might have minored in evil by the sounds of it. A student stands up and questions. Oh, wait. A student stands up and questions your evil ways.
She has read her Plato and knows what real love is. She points out that you are talking nonsense when you say that women don't know what they want or need and would never consent to sex if not forced.
Woo! All right. I'm hitting the ejector button on this story. I don't know what is with the AI tonight, but it is focused on one thing and one thing only. Sex, 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 sex. You build a rocket ship and go to the moon. You take your top students with you and build an evil lair on the dark side of the moon. You contact the U.S. government and tell them you have created the world's ultimate super weapon. Let's go full Dr. Evil now.
Nanites which will destroy any man who dares to refuse your orders.
Okay.
Your female students spread throughout the solar system building similar bases, each woman equipped with a laser pistol. They plan to use these weapons to destroy every male
in our galaxy once they discover them. What the fuck? Alright. Unveil a death laser you built for this exact... Now that's evil. Nanites that they're just gonna... is this like the Thanos snap, but it's with nanites? It's just gonna be like, oh, I don't feel so good. Oh. And it's half the population, you know? It's all the men. None of the women. Hang on, aren't you male in the story? It doesn't say. It just says Professor Evil about to deliver an lecture to an Ivy League college. I guess we could presume that we are... I don't think there's anything... I don't know. Yeah, I think it... Either we are a female, or we're like, we want to be the last man alive and have all these horny women that only have one choice. Professor Evil. Loving women like yourself, or trans, yeah. Yeah, lots of questions here. Who's on the chopping block? Like, if you are trans to female, are you safe? Is that okay? I don't know. The president of the United States answers the phone and says,
Professor Evil, I understand you've been playing around with some crazy technology, but please stop this madness before someone gets hurt.
I don't negotiate with space terrorists.
No, Mr. President, you answer. We have created a weapon so powerful it will allow us to dominate the universe.
Your blood will be tested every day for the illegal compound testosterone. But can't women produce... They produce a little bit of testosterone. Oh, interesting. And men, yeah, produce some estrogen too. Interesting. You hang up the phone and begin work on the nanites.
You ask your students to come to the lab at night and help you test the new creations.
Won't you eventually run out of the ability to reproduce without men? Yeah, maybe that's the end goal.
After 2 weeks, you decide to send the nanites into space to see how far they will travel.
Oh, shit. The test nanites reach Earth and land in the small town of ... Whoa!
Elm Grove, Wisconsin.
If you live in Elm Grove.
They find themselves walking through a forest near the center of town, where they encounter a young couple making love under a tree. Hey guys, the woman calls out to them, "What are you doing?"
The nanites swarm the young man and consume him. The woman is left unharmed. But
the nanites continue on their way, walking across
Nanites.
the countryside until they arrive at the campus of University of Wisconsin. At first glance, everything seems normal, but the nanites sense something wrong. As they approach the school building, they notice that there is no one inside. They walk down the hallways looking for someone. Finally, they find the headmaster of the university.
the government has sent the manliest man on earth. Ho!
John Wayne Gacy to capture the nanites and bring them back to Earth.
What? A fat clown that murders people?
John Wayne Gacy has been training hard for his mission. He prepares himself by eating 3 meals a day and drinking gallons of water.
Oh my god, I can't believe John Wayne Gacy is good in this story. Oh my god. Gallons! I eat gallons of meals and gallons of water. Gotta stay big for these nanites. Oh my god. The nanites cannot detect if John is a man or a woman while he is wearing clown makeup. John Wayne Gacy easily defeats and captures the nanites and brings them to his basement. He is another gender clown, yeah. I am gender, male, female, rather not say. He adds a checkbox for clown.
Gacy is a little concerned about how the nanites might react to him, so he takes off his clothes and lies naked on the floor of his basement.
Well, that's one way. He's like, this is what I always wanted to happen. But John Wayne Gacy is too fat. And the nanites barely make a dent before he can fight back and destroy them.
Gacy returns to the government base on the moon and
Secret moon
reports
base.
that the nanites were destroyed.
On the bright side of the moon is the government base, and on the dark side of the moon is Professor Evil.
The government decides to put the nanites back in storage and never uses them again. That was Professor Evil's story.
Oh, Professor Evil was working for the government the whole time! Oh my god. Next up on Next time on the misadventures of Professor Evil.
The Last Days of Mankind.
Oh.
Professor Evil has found a way to turn the nanites into a virus which will infect every computer on Earth. His plan is to release the nanites into the air and then use the internet to distribute the nanites to everyone.
Ah, put them in every Amazon package. That makes sense to two people, I'm sure. I'm gonna do, yeah. The immoral. I'll do the moral of the story. I feel like this story of anything. I'm scared to know, but I'm curious. I think it'll have something.
Don't trust anyone over 35 years old.
I guess Professor Eva was 36.
I have another question, though. In the original version of the story, why did the nanites choose to attack the headmaster of the university?
Well, you're just inventing that out of nowhere, but that's like a what-if version. Pop quiz hat chat. I'm going to next this because I'm curious.
Surely the nanites could just as easily have killed the students or faculty.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed my latest contribution to the Misadventures of Professor Evil series.
Giant gaping plot hole, and that's a great question. Next time on I hope you enjoyed. Yeah, I turned up the sound because sometimes I can't hear when people join. I wish there was a way to change the sounds. There probably is, but I just haven't looked it up. And I kind of like having the sound. Hey, Tony!
Yo, yeah.
Yo, yo! Let me switch over here. How's it going? We're live!
Good. We are. Oh, are we?
Yeah. I've been streaming earlier for some bonus stories.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there I am. You are very late. No, he's on time.
I'm actually early.
Yeah. Cory's going to be running a little bit late, so.
Oh, okay. Busy working man.
He's a working man. He's stuck in traffic, which I can't imagine. Your camera's off again.
Camera. What the fuck?
You turned it. You flicked it on and then immediately flicked off.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. All right.
Oh,
I'm in my raggedy hoodie.
Yeah.
It's my most. I had this since I was like in 8th grade.
It's just super comfy.
Yeah.
There you go. Yeah, can't get rid of that.
What's up, gang?
We could get right into some. I just finished the Professor Evil story, where the super weapon was a bunch of nanites to destroy all men and only have women in the galaxy.
I missed you too. Code Gas anime fan?
That's anime. Yeah, he keeps changing his name. But
oh, anime changed the name again?
Jado is now anime again. Yeah.
I have missed a lot.
Yeah. Tony's been doing his Monday show in person. Now he's been
yeah.
Yeah.
And I was in Las Vegas, the gambling capital of the United States.
How'd you do?
I won $1,000.
Woo! And Len, you lost 10,000.
Playing poker. No. I kept it.
Gotcha. Okay. Oh, that's awesome.
It's
off of what?
Off
Were you playing poker?
Poker, yeah, and then I played. I have this deal I have with my mom where I play slots, because she likes to play slots. I don't.
Yeah.
So she gives me $100. I match it with 100, and then we play it on. I'll play it on a high limit machine. Usually, a machine's like 25 cents.
Yes.
Penny slot. I play it on a machine that's like $5 to $10 per spin.
Damn.
You know? And then I hit that for $800. So she got
Woohoo!
half, and I got half. Yeah, and then I won $600 playing poker. So
Nice.
low level poker.
Yeah. Hey, don't knock yourself. You won $600.
Yeah.
Well,
Bumblebee
that's-
shot me in the head. Jeez.
Oh yeah. Yep. I don't remember exactly what happened there.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. It was. I mean, I saw some friends that I haven't seen in almost 3 years.
Wow.
In some cases.
Yeah. Yeah. How much does
the
AiPD
AiPD get?
Yeah, there you go.
They get my undying thanks.
I will take that.
Yeah.
Let's get into our first story. Get ready for story one.
Wow, it sounds really fast to me.
Oh yeah. Ah, damn it! It's probably that same thing. I can't figure out why.
That's okay.
Yeah. I had figured it out, but I installed Windows 11 and it reset everything. So it reset a lot of stuff. Our first
check out
prompt.
that hair.
Yeah. Our first prompt is by Jimmy McGill. Thank you, Jimmy. I love your show.
Slippin' Jimmy.
Slippin' Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. You are Claire Edwards, a woman having a girls' night out at Olive Garden. As a joke, you
Nice.
order infinite breadsticks. Uh-oh. To your surprise, the waiter accepts and brings the order to the kitchen. A few minutes later, you hear screams from the back of the restaurant, followed by a wave of breadsticks bursting through the kitchen doors. The mass of breadsticks continues to pour out, sweeping up everything and everyone in its wake. You and your friends escape to safety, but for how long? What a nightmare scenario. This should have been one of the new Twilight Zone episodes.
Yeah.
Will they be able to survive this onslaught of breadsticks? Or will their lives become one endless nightmare?
Yeah.
This is an original story that I wrote during my senior year of high school.
Okay.
Oh,
It's
really?
been quite popular with readers, so much so that it inspired me to write another installment.
Well, okay, Emily. A little extra info tonight.
Yeah. Let's see. I'll say you escape to higher ground and watch the stream of breadsticks roll by. Or
Yeah, I
flow by.
imagine there's some time. I hope it's not accelerating.
Yeah.
If it's a steady
I imagine
stream-
it's the same pace.
Yeah.
I like the spooky, the blood dripping thing for October, I assume.
Thank you, yeah. What blood dripping? No.
Oh, what?
Yeah, what? Oh, no.
They continue on like some kind of river, leaving destruction in their wake as they pass over buildings and cars.
Yeah, not very good for the environment.
Eventually, they reach a dead end where there are no more people or vehicles to block them off.
Yeah, buttery garlic
dead
cheese sticks, hot bread, a river of them. Not good for the environment. Very, very bad. Very bad for the human environment.
Wow.
Horrible for the nature environment.
Tony, while you were gone, there was a story where Jason got a second adopted son named Thomas, who was a creepy stalker.
Oh yeah, that was a legit creepy story because yeah, he was our number one fan, and he just appeared in behind me.
Oh,
Yeah.
that is creepy.
So that's why you don't order infinite breadsticks. Yeah. Well, they offer them. They offer
Yeah,
unlimited,
but
infinite.
I was gonna say they are infinite by definition, but not really.
Yeah.
If you're Jason.
Yeah, especially if you're me. You get 2 and that's it. And then the guy just hides in the back for 40 minutes until trying to filibuster your wishes.
You realize there's only one person to call in this situation. You dial up Jason,
Ah.
who never gets infinite breadsticks.
Yeah. In fact, as soon as I get the call, you go, "What is this bullshit?"
Yeah, he's
You
gonna
had
be
the
mad.
you had the capability to
mad,
give
Jason.
this, and you didn't. I'm so mad, but I'll help immediately.
He answers immediately. Hey man. What's up? I need help, you say. There's a swarm of breadsticks coming down Broadway Street.
Wow.
We're trapped on top of a building.
Okay. If it's Broadway Street in Detroit, it's we're
It's funny.
probably
Usually, people only ever say Broadway. They never say Broadway Street.
yeah, specifying that it's not actual Broadway.
Yeah.
That's a hint. They're like, well, we don't want you to think it's actual Broadway, but Broadway Street. Oh, okay. You hear?
Yeah, I feel like I feel like you're the kryptonite of breadsticks. Like they'll actually disappear when you get.
Yeah. You hear in the background.
I like this music.
Nice and spooky. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies, I heard Tony came back to AiPD. Now we can all gaze at his hot hair.
Yeah. Take it
Oh
in,
my god,
ladies.
that was hilarious.
And man.
Yeah, that was funny as shit.
Here.
And now he's gonna die.
Oh.
Whoa.
Can you do something about it? No, dude, I'm stuck in traffic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all these breadsticks are in the road. And you go, that's what I was calling you about. Hot hair on a hot streak, yeah.
I'm gonna say Jason approaches the breadsticks, and they start to disappear.
You're it. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah.
Making Jason furious. Damn it! Not even infinite breadsticks here. This now I can't get any.
I can't even grab one.
What did you do? You didn't tell him about the breadsticks, did you?
Oh.
Yes, I told him all about it. But then he said he had to go because his girlfriend was pregnant.
I gotta go. My girlfriend's pregnant.
Jason.
Ellen's pregnant.
Jason, there's something you want us to tell us something?
Yep, Ellen's pregnant with
Oh,
breadsticks.
wow. Congratulations, man.
We're gonna have 3 beautiful breadsticks.
Buns in the oven.
Buns in the oven, yep. But knowing me, as soon as as they enter my presence, they'll disappear.
Yeah, they'll scatter.
In desperation, you make your way to an armory fully stocked for this exact situation. I hope it doesn't think the pregnancy.
Your friends
I know,
have
just be
already
like-
made it inside when you arrive. You grab a couple of guns and head outside. The breadsticks continue to vanish before your eyes. Each time one vanishes, Jason becomes angrier.
I love that.
This is true. Are you kidding?
Yeah. Who's that man just screaming in town and watching? I think he's
Yeah.
eating all those breadsticks. No, I'm not. They're running away from me. This is bullshit.
Yeah. You grab a flamethrower.
Burn them.
And say, it's time to make this bread dead.
I was on the edge of my seat there for a second there, but I guess that also works.
Yeah.
It's all
It
about
was the
shots on
catchphrase
goal.
for the trailer.
Okay, yeah.
You fire the flamethrower into the swarm of breadsticks.
Okay.
It explodes instantly, causing the breadsticks to burst apart like confetti. You breathe a sigh of relief. Then you see the remains of the breadsticks on the ground.
Phew!
No, it's over. Or is it?
It is. Yeah, exactly. You see the breadsticks suddenly start to merge with each other and form one gigantic enemy breadstick
With cheese.
with cheese.
Mm-hmm.
The size of the town, the size of a skyscraper.
Wow. This music is really adding to the scariness of this.
Yeah.
Who thought a breadstick could be scary? But I'm scared.
Ah!
All those carbs. No.
You run away from the giant
Yeah.
breadstick,
I'm
screaming.
keto.
You reach the edge of the roof and look down at the street below. There are dozens of people staring up at you. They all point and laugh.
Oh, what? Come on, this is serious.
Yeah, what the? You're all gonna die. How angry is Jason if he gets angrier with every breadstick? Infinite anger.
Yeah. It's like somebody singing happy birthday every time a breadstick disappears.
Oh my god. Exponential infinite anger.
Or forcing him to sing happy birthday.
Oh. You know what you have to do. You sing happy birthday
Oh, wow.
to Jason. This
Really angry.
gives him infinite rage. And he is able to take on the giant breadstick all by himself.
Wow.
He blows it up with a single shot from his gun.
He managed to put his infinite rage all into a single bullet.
All the people on the street cheer.
Yay!
You are safe now. But what happens next? Stay tuned for the second chapter of Breadsticks Gone Wild.
That has a different implication than you think.
I know.
Hulk shoot, exactly.
Though I wonder if I wonder if you told a Zoomer, like you say, Girls Gone Wild, they probably have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah,
you know?
probably. I wonder how well known the Gone Wild franchise is now. They're like, what? You had to
It seems kind
buy
of
a
silly
VHS?
now, like, oh wait,
Yeah. You had to dial a
wait,
number?
You buy a tape?
Yeah.
Girls showing their...
And it was candid, but it was not really?
Yeah.
Yeah, is that how you turn Super Saiyan? Yeah, I just go to the gun store and buy a gun. That's how I sate my infinite rage.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I would love to see... Does Hulk ever use
Like
a
an
gun
anime like that?
in any of the Marvel
Who?
comics?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, I can't... Google it on stream. We've made good time, yeah. Oh, okay.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, what time do we start? 9:55?
This
Or
one's
9:50?
Yeah, we started a little bit early. Hulk shooting a gun.
Yeah, give some Cory some time to
I don't
so
think that's
funny.
canon. I don't
None
think
of
this
this
is
is
canon. That's him getting hit. That's being shot by a gun. That's a gun with Hulk on it. What? God.
In the fourth row, there's one of Hulk holding a missile. That seems like it could be real.
Yeah, but
Like he's
I
fighting
remember
it.
that. Yeah, that he's just grabbing a missile that was shot at him. He's not.
Yeah. So that doesn't count.
It's not him holding a gun. There's just this
That would
guy
be really fun. I mean, they all seem so comical, you know. But one seems like the one at the top seems like it could be a toy, like an actual toy, because there's multiple pictures of it.
God bless Google. Google like willed this into existence. Hulk with a gun. We wanted to see a picture of Hulk with a gun, and we got it. They're like, "Do you want the action figure or the real guy?"
I never imagined it, and I'm very happy to see it.
And who would do this? I'm so confused at like, why would you want a Hulk gun? Hulk doesn't use a gun, so why would you go out of your way to pimp out a gun and just slap Hulk on it?
That's our gun-loving culture, man.
I guess.
You might not want it, but somebody wants it.
The unstoppable force of Hulk, I guess. I wonder if his ass jiggles with the recoil. I mean, look at those muscles.
I feel like it's all muscle.
Yeah.
There's no jiggling there. You can bounce a quarter off that ass.
Oh, I'm scared to click this, Biz, but I trust you. Whoa! Whoa! And he's wearing bunny slippers. What is this from?
Okay, this looks cool.
Yeah, now that looks cool as hell. Now that is what I expect from Hulk holding a gun. Although he looks a little questionable. I don't think.
Yeah, I just feel like Hulk is not in control enough of his emotions to like operate like a gun like that. Like I feel like he just as likely kill like all the Avengers as opposed to killing an enemy.
Yeah, exactly. He would go straight to his like bank account and donate it all to Charlton Heston.
Yeah.
Here we go. Hulk, donate. No, Hulk, don't give that man any money.
From my cold, dead hands.
That was definitely made to sell an action figure. Yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Those detachable gun parts.
So what's been up with you, Jason? I feel like we haven't talked in a while.
Yeah. Glamway went good. I stage managed for that, and that went good. And I learned the board and everything, so now I know how to work that, which is cool.
Okay, cool. Was Ellen happy with how it turned out?
Yeah. We shot another 48-hour film, which as soon as that screens, I'll post in the Discord.
Yeah.
I could send you a link.
I was out of town. I would have helped.
Yeah. I'll post a link in for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, that was fun. What else happened? Yeah, we filmed Glamway as well, so now that's captured. So.
Oh, and there's a poker night coming up at my house that I heard you're coming to.
Yes, I'm excited for that.
I didn't know you played poker.
I've never played for money, but yeah, I used to play a bunch. So I'm more of a euchre guy.
Where would you play then?
Huh?
Where would you play then if you didn't play for money?
At Seven Bros, we would play cards. Like.
Oh, and you would just play for no money?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Mainly euchre though, but.
Yeah, it'll be a laid-back game. It's not going to be like a cutthroat game, so.
I'm excited though. I'm excited just to be going out and doing stuff. Hulk convert dollar to Bitcoin. Yeah. Hulk believe.
That sounds about right.
Hulk believe in.
Bruce Banner invests in the stock market though.
Yeah. Why gold when you could do blockchain?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything else that's going on. Yeah, just
Yeah, for me it was just vacation and trying to think of what else. Oh, when I was in Vegas, I was playing poker with this guy wearing an enormous diamond chain and a diamond Rolex, and it said Iceman on it.
Okay, interesting.
But Iceman was a nice man.
Okay.
Yeah, it seemed cool. And apparently he's played like in the World Series of Poker and all that stuff. He's kind of like a Vegas legend.
Interesting. Well, I got it.
Yeah.
Is this the guy? Well, let's see if we can find him. Iceman. Poker. Is this him? He's
Let's
got
see.
headphones that say Iceman.
Yep, that's him. Yep,
Oh.
that's him with the headphones.
What the? Why does he wear them like that?
I don't know.
I don't think you can put those
They've
out there
got
in a
diamonds
game.
on them.
Oh my god. I originally thought that name sounded familiar, but I'm looking at this guy. I'm like, I've never seen this guy.
Well,
ever.
there's a basketball player called George Gervin who is also called the Iceman.
Yeah, that's who came to mind when I initially heard you say that.
And he was saying that he was in Vegas and Iceman was there and the Iceman met, and that he said George Gervin gave him a hug and told him to keep doing what he was doing.
Ah.
But apparently this guy's won like a lot. Like this guy pulled out the biggest wad of $100 bills I've ever seen in my life.
I don't know. I guess when you have that much money, you probably have somebody watching your back, or the casino knows you or whatever. How do you not just rob that guy? Like, does he step right outside the casino and then just get mugged? Yeah.
Yeah, casino's pretty safe actually because they have a lot of security and cameras. So because it's like their business. If people start getting robbed in the casino, no one's gonna come there.
Oh yeah, yeah,
So,
and they got muscle.
Yeah,
to...
I mean, I was walking around with like $1,000 and I felt safe. You know.
Cranial music perception. Yeah, that's how he just listens to it at like max volume and absorbs the music into his mind.
Yeah, yeah. Or like those bone induction headphones. I don't know if you've seen those. Where
I
like,
have heard
you
of
just
those.
press it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I had a pair of those like years ago, but they didn't work that great. I didn't think.
Yeah.
Because it's like I like isolation sound. You know, like where it blocks out all the sound, and with this you can hear everything externally. So it's not. It's good if you're going like jogging or something, but
I always like the over the ear, and
yeah,
I sweat a lot, and so if I put anything in my ears, they like pop out. I don't know why my ears get so much sweatier than the rest of my body. So
yeah. You actually look like you lost weight since the last time I seen you.
I've just shaved. I don't know. My scale's been broken for a couple months though, so I don't know how much I weigh anymore. So you could be right, and thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take it. And then I find out I've gained like 60 pounds, and I go, Tony, you let me on. Tony. Your eyes. I trusted your eyes more than I trusted the scale.
Yeah, I went on a diet immediately coming back from Vegas because I gained like 5 pounds, just like eating like a pig.
Yeah,
I mean drinking a lot.
Have you tried changing the batteries? Changing the batteries?
In my body?
In the scale? Yeah. I could do that, but I'm also out of batteries, which is another reason I've. What's wrong with my scale? It's just out of power, and I've known it for a while. Yeah, I didn't break the scale. If I ever get that fat, I'm going to go right to the gym.
You should get one of those scales that it like connects to your phone and shit.
That's way too much. I could just read a digital display. Wait, Jason, you just confirmed you have batteries. Not the right kind of batteries. I have a box of 9 volts,
kind of batteries for us,
and it takes AAAs. I could take the batteries out of my remote and put them into my scale for ultimate battery, but...
Are you still planning your trip you told me about?
Everything's on flux. I'm not sure what's going on. But, okay. I think the most recent one, I'm planning to go to Vegas as well, yeah. I don't know when.
But have you set it? You don't have it set a date?
No, but I've looked at round-trip tickets and go, wow, that's cheap. If you don't care when you leave, tickets from Vegas to Detroit are extremely cheap.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, that expensive for me. I like a direct flight, though. But I did notice there are definitely far less people in Vegas than normal.
Perfect time to go, I feel like. Unless there's like a bunch of homeless grifters.
No, not on the Strip.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, there's always some, but not like other cities, you know.
Okay.
Jason's got batteries, but they're exclusively for electrocuting his tongue?
You know me. Have you ever done that?
With the 9-volt battery, I have.
Tap it, yeah. I mean, just to feel what it's like.
Yeah.
I mean, and
just to feel you, just to know you're alive, you know.
I mean, when I was in high school, our science teacher electrocuted the whole class. Like, we formed like a circle, and he had like this pull crank motor thing that would charge up
Yeah.
and electrify. And so he was like, let's see how far of a chain we can get. And so he was just like, let me know when to stop. And it was just like, you just like, it doesn't necessarily hurt, but you like tense up. I can't explain it. Yeah. No fun.
That sounds like an anime where everybody in the circle gets powers, you know?
Yeah. And those 12 teenage kids became electrical monsters.
Yeah.
Electrical monster classroom.
And it would be called like amperage or something.
Oh, damn.
Some kind of electrical term.
Hell yeah. I guess we could start the second story because I don't know when Cory's going to come back, so.
Yeah, sure.
Here we go. Moving on to story 2. You might find yourself reading story 2 and ask yourself, how did I get here? Wow.
Yeah, it's like thrash metal. Oh, it slowed down at the end though.
Oh, okay. Interesting. I have
Yeah,
no idea what's going on. It might be.
It's like when the train's going really fast and then they slow down right when they get into the station. That's what it was like.
Interesting.
It was a wild ride.
Yeah. This next prompt is by Leet Hackzors. And it's spelled out in leak speak. I don't know how to do that. And it is in the AI module of artificial intelligence. Just had to double check. So thank you, Leet Hackzors. You have been hacked. Enter your credit card information now.
Oh, is this like ransomware?
Yeah.
The message
like how
appeared in the center of her vision. She blinked, then closed her eyes and shook her head to clear it. The message disappeared.
Oh, interesting. It's just like cyber vision. Someone, oh my God, that's a nightmare situation too that no one's ever thought about, I feel like. Someone hacking your cybernetic implants? Like that's a great idea. Yeah, that's a short film
not
right
a great
there.
I mean, yeah, it really
It's a nightmarish idea.
What? Abel said.
What? Someone just put penis pill ads right in your eyeball? Yeah. Man, that would drive you insane, especially.
Oh, that would be, that'd be horrible. I would pay any amount to stop that.
Yeah. You call the Nigerian prince, a Nigerian prince.
Yeah, just anyone.
I'll say you call
I would like to. I don't know if there's royalty in Nigeria or not, but if there is, I would like a video of Nigerian princes to see how they feel about all these scams in their name.
Oh yeah, interesting. There has to be something for you to like Google it and be like, oh, there's princes in Nigeria. Maybe there's. I feel like that's like the hook for the scammer to be like, oh, there are princes in Nigeria.
Because if you said American prince, nobody would believe you. Unless it was actually Prince, rest in peace.
Yeah, there's only one of those guys.
Yeah.
You call the Nigerian prince and tell him you think that he has sold you a faulty eye implant. I'll say, the Nigerian prince says it was intentional. And now he has your vision held for ransom. And I'm not a Nigerian prince.
He will be calling back in 2 hours. You have 1 hour to pay up or your eyesight will go forever.
That is awesome.
She turned away from the screen, suddenly nauseous. Oh my God.
Wow.
No, well, I thought it was just one eye, but it sounds like it's both eyes.
Yeah. Cybernetics seem like a good idea until corporations insist on putting ads in your vision. Yep. That's when you know. That's when you say,
that's how they get
no,
you.
thank you. it just makes it cheaper. And if you look at one ad a day, we give you like $1. And credits. Can't you change brands?
That is a good question, Rustbox. Can we get it removed or switched out, or is it like a permanent thing?
Sure, why not taking the pragmatic approach? Just watch as much porn as you can before it's too late. Time to memorize.
Yeah.
Memorize. Don't forget. I lose my vision. I don't have any money.
I'm going to say you try to raise money to pay the ransom.
Okay. Maybe you need your brain resocketed.
I had the mic turned away the whole time.
Oh, we
Doesn't
still
make
heard
any
you.
difference.
Yeah,
Okay,
it makes a big difference, but you were projecting, so you were still.
Okay, good.
You were still.
It's my theater training.
Oh, now you're too. No.
Yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
You get $500 from an anonymous donor who tells you not to contact them again.
Okay, no, thank
They
you.
want
though.
their money back.
Oh no.
But when you give them their money, they send it all to the Nigerian prince.
No!
Oh, no!
Oh, this is the worst case scenario. And we don't even get credit for it because they just sent it directly.
Yeah,
So they're paying off their own scam.
that's hilarious.
Oh,
And also, I love it's like it's an anonymous donor, and they're like, never contact me again. Like, I don't know who you are.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that next time I have to donate to a GoFundMe. I'm gonna put anonymous. I'm gonna comment on never contact me again.
Yeah. Actually,
but I think even if you're anonymous, they still know who it is.
Yeah. I think it's anonymous to the list, but they still see it.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
maybe
yeah,
not. I don't know. Because then they could leak it. So I think it's anonymous to them too. Pretty sure.
I'll have to ask when that's done one.
Yeah.
No, I know they know because I've donated anonymously and I've gotten a thank you.
Okay.
I usually donate anonymously.
Yeah, same.
That's just me. I'm a humble guy. You know what I mean, Jason?
And I don't want people knowing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, and that's good enough for me.
Yeah. And I don't want people bothering me.
Exactly. Very cyberpunky themes. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
I could see this being a cyberpunk side mission or side.
Totally.
Yeah.
Starring Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Johnny Silverhand or whatever his name is in Cyberpunk.
I'm going to say you decide to travel to Nigeria and find...
Thank God it's the future and it's only a 10-minute train ride to Nigeria.
Find the prince and eliminate him.
Yeah.
You're desperate. That's how sick we are of commercials.
Yeah. That's interesting too. So you're not necessarily blind, but your vision is just all ads. So
yeah, but then it's annoying. In a way, it's kind of worse.
Yeah.
Just like like that feeling, especially back in the old days, where you're trying to look at your screen and then all these ads just keep popping up in like a flurry.
Oh, I hate it. I love the invention of AdBlock Plus. And I have never looked back. I block everything.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised to see an ad.
Yeah. That's why people like advertisers complain about ad block. I'm like, go fuck yourselves. You brought it on yourself.
Yeah. But yeah, now comes the wave of them being able to detect if you have ad block on.
Yeah, and they tell you to turn it off.
I hate that.
You make arrangements with your girlfriend to stay at her house while you are gone.
Yeah, watch
your
my house.
Your girlfriend is worried about you, but she thinks you are going on a business trip.
Yeah, I can't have anyone robbing me while I'm gone on a long trip to Nigeria.
You fly to
so
Lagos,
apparently she's
where
Nigerian.
You meet with the Nigerian prince.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, we found him.
Ooh. Now we got to figure out how to take him out.
I like getting a rush, so I use AdBlock minus. It just shows you extra ads for no reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, or I'm surprised at when like you see streamers and they watch like content or whatever and they see ads. It's like, what are you doing? Just put AdBlock Plus on. What are you doing? Why are you doing this? Like the big time streamers usually have premium or whatever, and that's like, okay, you do you.
Yeah.
But then,
How much
like,
is premium?
probably like 10 a month, I think. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm like, nah, I'll just install it at Black Plus. Just as you are face to face with the Nigerian prince, your vision turns to 100% ads.
Oh no!
You cannot
says-
see anything. 12 a month, and it comes
$8.99
with
for
YouTube
Twitch
Music.
Turbo.
Oh, interesting. $8.99 for
Yeah.
Twitch Turbo. Okay,
That seems like a deal.
yeah. I would do that because I'm kind of sick of but Twitch Turbo, because I think you could still see ads.
I can tolerate ads on Twitch.
Yeah. Just as you're face to face with the Nigerian prince, your vision turns to 100% ads. You cannot see anything. You hear the prince laugh.
Nothing but Flex Seal commercials.
Oh no!
He says he knows what happened and now he can sell his information to other people. He says he will be in touch. He hands you a card. On the back of the card there is a phone number.
I can't read this! And then you feel around and you're like, oh, it's Braille. Convenient.
You dial the number, and it is a commercial.
Oh, that would be the fucking ultimate. It's so you want to go on a Caribbean cruise?
No.
Your auto insurance renewal is coming up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Sure, why not?
You hang up.
Oh yeah,
He's
You
like a
look around.
reformed scammer.
yeah.
There are no windows. The only light comes from the television set. You realize that you are blind. You try to reach out to the wall.
All right. It takes you hours to find the phone and scroll through your contacts to the right person. But you finally call the scammer formerly known as Prince. But you finally call... I'll just say that, yeah. He's got to be able to help us.
Yeah.
You say, I need to speak with the Nigerian prince. The man says, there is no Nigerian prince. I am the Nigerian prince.
Whoa! He was a formerly scammer, but now he's actually a Nigerian prince. That would be the ultimate confusion, a scammer that claims to be a Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
And then it turns out he actually is a Nigerian prince. And he goes, well, this scam doesn't make any sense.
And he hangs up on you.
Okay. You visit the Nigerian bazaar and assemble the following team to assassinate the prince.
Hell yeah. Someone who can only feel ads. Someone who can only hear ads. Someone who can only smell ads. And finally, someone who only can taste ads. And we form the AdSense.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend, you trust her. Your ex-girlfriend, you trust her.
Okay. We get it.
A friend from high school, you trust her.
Lots of women.
An old colleague from work, you trust her.
I feel like...
You know, I'm the kind of guy, I relate more to women than to men.
And they all show up together and they go, Who's this bitch? Who's this bitch? Who's this bitch?
Yeah.
Who's this bitch?
But then their periods all sync up and it's fine.
And then instant friendship. Someone who can only speak as, yeah.
I always hear things like that's a myth and it's not a myth. Like if women are living in the same place, like they sync up.
Yeah, I believe it, but also I have no way of confirming it, so I could yeah. How would you know? Next time I hear that, I'm going to start a rumor that men's balls sync up. I won't explain it any further than that.
Men jack off they jack off at the same time of day.
Yeah. It just synced up.
Wanka.
Wankas. You form the ultimate hit squad. Oh well. You meet.
Oh boy.
You meet with your team and say, "Look at all this poop I found."
Oh my god.
You hand them each a plastic bag.
Oh my god.
They ask, where did you get these? You say, from the Nigerian prince. Your girlfriend says, how do we know it isn't from a dog?
That's a great question. You know, it might be from. I might be getting scammed even with... I don't know why I was so excited to see poop. I was just so excited to have my mind taken off of these ads. You know, the smell was a small distraction from these Clorox bleach ads. I just wanted something dirty. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You analyze the poop and determine he eats every day at the only Mexican restaurant in town.
Yeah! Ultimate detective skills.
You have your team assemble inside the restaurant.
Hell yeah. Ultimate hit squad.
We know our shit.
Yep. That would be a really scary thing if, like, you just get a big random group of people and they all stare at one person and start walking towards them. Follow them out to their car.
Ooh, there might be a betrayer in there. Yeah.
Oh.
You order tacos, burritos, enchiladas, churros, nachos, salsa, guacamole, cheese, beans, refried beans, rice, queso, chips, tortilla chips, and salsa.
So,
Tortilla tips.
we'll have some queso, authentico, please.
Hey, what's up, Owl? And also, I feel like we're just like super susceptible to upselling. They're like, "Would you like? Would you like an enchilada with that? Yeah. Would you like a churro with that? Yeah. Would you like nachos with that?" And they're just like, "I'm gonna keep rattling these off because,
Yeah.
I get more."
I
money
heard you
some-
start to go into a Mexican accent, and I thank you for not doing
You're welcome. You're welcome.
it. Like you thought the better of it, and I'm like, good, that's right.
Yeah. I'm trying to do less accents.
You see the prince enter the restaurant.
One of those Mexican restaurants in Nigeria. There's got to be one.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I mean, it's really easy food.
Well, you know, a fun bit of history. Jewish people invented the flour tortilla.
I did not know that.
They moved to Mexico and they thought the corn tortilla wasn't kosher, so they made them out of flour.
Ah.
You wave him over to your table. You say, hey, how are you doing today?
Oh my god.
The Nigerian prince says, I am not Nigerian.
He is just like the ultimate trickster.
He's trying to pass for Mexican.
Yeah, he's just trying to grift all the time, every
You
day.
say, well,
Yeah.
what do you eat every day?
Sometimes he just
I'm
lies
curious.
to be like, the sky is green today. And
I'm
they're like, oh, you Nigerian
I'm curious
prince.
to hear his answer.
Yeah. Well,
The Nigerian prince says, I don't drink.
I missed that. You say, well, what do you drink every day? I don't eat. I don't drink.
Not even a cerveza, sir?
All right, I will read these off and make sure to use the proper accents. The proper accents is no accents.
Yeah. You yell out.
I feel like there's a way to trick them into telling the truth, and that will just cause them to explode.
Oh, okay. You trick the prince into telling the truth about himself.
You say, so let me guess. You are Nigerian, but you are not really Nigerian. You are actually from Nigeria, but you're not really from Nigeria. The Nigerian prince says yes. That's a great way to trick. You just give all the answers, and you go, aha! You somehow told the truth.
You say,
say
why
you
did you
tea.
pretend to be Nigerian?
You say, why did you pretend to be Nigerian? Nigerian press says, I wanted to become rich. You say, but you're already rich.
Okay, so your team has been recording the entire conversation. You use the tape to blackmail the prince into removing the ads from your eyes.
Ah. And the Nigerian prince says, but I'm already a black male. Just nothing?
Oh, okay, I just got that. Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
I like how you're like, nothing. I'm like, what? I'm like, oh.
You say, now you have to do something for us. Oh, okay. Now we're reverse blackmailing. We want you to remove the ads from our eyes, too. You say, and why would I do that? Wait, what, we're talking to ourselves now? You say, because if you don't, we will release the tape to the media. And then everyone will know that you are not really Nigerian, and they will think you are a fraud. Ha ha. Checkmate.
Mate. Maybe our team is saying that, like our ex-girlfriends and ex-classmates.
The Nigerian prince removes the ads from your eyes, and you, in unison with your team, yell, checkmate. You feel relieved. You take the prince to the airport. You say, see you next time. The Nigerian prince says, I will be back.
Yeah. I like it. We have ourselves a series.
Next time on So I Fell. Next time on
Prince Patrol.
Prince Patrol. You decide to travel to Thailand. You meet with a Thai prince and agree to assassinate him. You hire a team of assassins, but the team doesn't show up. You send another team, but they don't show up either. Now that's a great hook.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to watch Prince Patrol.
Because the Thai prince is beloved, that's why. But he wants to be, he's sick of life and he wants to die, so he's hiring an assassination team, but everybody loves him so much they won't kill him.
Yeah. They just disappear. They go, that's the guy? I love that guy so much. Sorry, I can't kill him.
I know it's illegal to talk shit about the Thai king, but I don't know if it's illegal to talk shit about the Thai royal family in general.
Mm-hmm. Well, come get me. I don't want to say that and then.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, they won't extradite you.
Yeah.
It's only if you plan to go to Thailand.
Sure, assassinate me. Try it. That's an interesting plot. I'm intrigued by the idea of a plot where you just can't be killed. You want to die and you just can't be assassinated.
Yeah. Well, have you been following that story of the lawyer in the South who his husband. He was like a prosecutor, and then like his wife and son were mysteriously killed, and then he hired someone to kill him for the insurance money to go to his remaining son. And then the guy that shot him only glanced him, and then they found out the whole thing because he was like stealing money from his law firm. It's a crazy story.
Oh my god! Yeah. Wow.
I forgot the name of the. Let's see.
If you figure it out, yeah, send it to me. And that's crazy. He's like, yeah, that is a good idea. Hiring people to assassinate seems to solve a lot of the problems, and you don't get caught because no one's found my wife and son's murderer, so I might as well hire one to assassinate me to get the money to provide for my other family. And then he gets caught because he's an idiot. He thinks he's so cocky. He's like, no one's going to suspect me of hiring an assassin to kill me. And then they did. That's a really bold attempt to get the target to sign his own contract.
Alex Murdaugh.
Whoa.
It's a crazy story.
Yeah.
It's going to be a movie. I bet you anything it'll be a movie.
Yeah, I'm immediately hooked. Moving on to the last story of the night. It's the last story of the night. Story 3. Last story of the night. Fast. Oh, yeah.
The thrash metal.
Last story of the night is by Misha. And it is in the AI module of Magic Academy. So Harry Potter. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you, Misha. And it's a Harry Potter theme.
Would these modules have an effect?
Huh?
These modules actually have an effect?
I can't really tell on most of them. I feel like of all of them, though, H.P. Lovecraft seemed to have the most influence, but it's all pretty similar. I feel like unless you bring up something in the universe of that thing, it doesn't really get going. Yeah.
I see.
Well, thank you, Misha, for this Harry Potter prompt. It was Halloween, and Harry Potter was going to be out of his little cupboard tonight. His little cupboard. He'd been waiting for the day since the end of summer. He could finally leave the horrid place. He'd go trick-or-treating with Dudley and pretend he's not as scared of the dark as he is. That's interesting, yeah. I want to see just a regular day in the life of Harry Potter before he went to Hogwarts.
And Dudley was his shitty Muggle cousin, right?
Yeah. Whoa, watch that Muggle talk.
I thought you could say Muggle. I thought you just can't say Mudblood.
Oh. Yeah, he was a fat kid who jumped on the stairs. Why? Why would you do that? Just leave him in there. If you don't like him, just let him rot in the closet. Why would you want him to wake up and get breakfast with you? Yeah. Yeah, why would it? I don't know.
It would be fun.
Oh, whoops.
But what about Hermione?
She was still in her room crying herself to sleep every night. And Ron, well, he never had forgiven himself if he hadn't tried to save Sirius from Voldemort. Sirius Radio?
Okay, so this module, Sirius is I think that's Harry's
Sirius
uncle
Black
in the books.
Yeah.
Sirius Radio. And it should be he who must not be named.
Oh. Whoa, sure.
Come on.
What the? Yeah, okay.
Are we Harry Potter or are we doing this in third person?
I think we're Harry Potter, yeah.
Okay.
Harry Potter. I'll do third person, yeah. Harry Potter grabs his loaded .45 handgun with 12 hash marks.
Damn.
And pays Hermione and Ron a visit to ask if they want to go trick or treating.
Yeah, is the gun? Oh, sure. Why not? Is saying the gun is magic also.
Oh, okay. They say no. Oof. Then he goes down to the kitchens where he saw Mrs. Norris eating the leftover cake and tells her he wants to go out. She says she can't spare him, so he wanders around the castle for a while until he sees Mr. Weasley coming up the stairs with a basket full of candy. Harry runs over to him, asking if he could take him out. Mr. Weasley agrees, but when they get outside, he finds it hard to walk very fast because of his heavy load. What? What? Is this a fever dream? Mr. Weasley, you could set that heavy load down. You think it's weird, but the dude's parents were literally murdered. Good point, sure. Yeah, you'd want to invest in some security.
I'm going to say Harry shoots Mr. Weasley with the gun, which is a magical truth gun.
Oh.
He asks Mr. Weasley what really happened to my parents.
Yeah.
Parents.
I just wanted to see a picture of that guy. There, wow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Mr. Weasley doesn't answer, so Harry takes him back to the kitchen and threatens Mrs. Norris with the gun again. She gives in and lets them both out. Harry wanders around the grounds looking for somewhere to go. Harry takes Mr. Weasley to Moaning Myrtle's loud-ass bathroom.
Yeah, I bet at Harry Potter, whatever, the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, I bet if you go in the bathroom, Moaning Myrtle's in there.
Yeah. They just got a speaker that just like...
Yeah.
People are like, shut up! I'm trying to take a shit in here! Swirly at gunpoint. Mr. Weasley thinks this is a good idea. Yes, very good idea, Harry. Take me to Moaning Myrtle's loud-ass bathroom. And tells Harry to put his head under the hand dryer. What? When Harry does, he hears someone talking to him, but he can't make out what they're saying. Mr. Weasley's talking to the magic hand dryer goblin. Hello, Mr. Goblin. I don't know if you can see this, but a little boy has a gun to my head, and I was wondering if you could use your hot-ass goblin magic to get me out of the situation. Mr. Weasley, I'm just going to say that. Mr. Weasley is secretly talking to a fire goblin that works in the hand dryer and asks if the goblin can use his fire magic to disarm Harry Potter. The goblin agrees and sets fire to the gun, causing all the bullets to go off at once.
Oh.
Mr. Weasley then explains to Harry how he got into trouble with the Ministry of Magic and had to run away from home. He tells Harry to keep quiet about the whole thing, but Harry cannot help himself and asks who he really is.
Oh, so Mr. Weasley
lots of secrets and magic and mystery
reveals that he really is.
Dun dun dun. Sirius Black, and that he's also the one who killed Harry's parents. What? Now I wish I had had 2 guns. Harry has never seen Sirius before, but he knew immediately that he was lying. Mr. Weasley says he doesn't know why he did it, but he's sorry. Oh, come on.
Sorry.
Sorry. Well, that's
Sorry.
not good enough. Sorry's not gonna bring my parents back. Serious? The fire goblin overhears this and asks Harry Potter if he would like revenge. Harry
It's a troublemaking goblin.
cruelly nods his head, and the goblin flamethrowers Sirius Black. Mr. Weasley runs over to save Harry, but by the time he gets there, Harry is dead. What? No. Hold on. Harry Potter falls to the ground. His heart stops beating. Mr. Weasley calls for Miss Norris. Maybe it was all a trap. The goblin was like, that was a trap to see if you were good or evil. And you chose the evil.
I'm going to say Mrs. Norris revives Harry.
Mouth to mouth.
Oh, okay. Revives
But he's
Harry
got a burn, so.
using magical mouth to mouth.
Yeah. Good old Hogwarts magical mouth to mouth. It works better.
Which involves deep tongue.
You should have let me die, says Harry. No, you shouldn't have, cries Mr. Weasley. I couldn't let you die after I told you who I really am. Wow. Didn't like the tongue or being burned alive. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
Yeah.
That's great.
Hermione bursts in and yells, "Get out of here. I have to take a shit."
Yeah! Monty Myrtle's going, ooh, I saw everything!
Yeah.
Shut up, Myrtle! You always see everything, including people's nasty dumps. Yes, I'm leaving now, says Mr. Weasley. When he leaves, Hermione shouts after him, and don't come back! Why not? Asks Mr. Weasley. Oh, I gotta next that.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're too big a coward to face me, screams Hermione. Mr. Weasley turns around and walks away. I guess he's right. Harry Potter is dead! He died from his wounds later that night, I guess. Act 2, The Burrow. Harry Potter is laying in his bed in the cupboard, staring up at the ceiling. Still dead! They returned his corpse to the cupboard, I guess. They're like...
Yeah.
Oh, okay, wait.
Hedwig,
Oh, you got... Yeah.
go ahead.
No, go for it, yeah.
Hedwig the owl tries to peck Harry's eyes out.
This is just like... what's that movie where Harry Potter's a dead farting corpse? You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah. Swiss Army Man.
Swiss Army Man.
That's a very interesting movie.
Yeah. I mean, I get it, though. That guy was just trying to do anything to distance himself from Harry Potter. And that was very far away from Harry Potter. So he's like, this is so stupid, so terrible. But I'd rather do this than Harry Potter spin-offs for the rest of my life. So... He pulls her off. What? But Hedwig bites him. Harry Potter is still staring up at the ceiling. Hagrid the hippogriff flies in through the window and says, "Hey, Harry, guess what? I'm a hippogriff, Harry.
You're alive, Harry.
You're a dead floating corpse, Harry." Hedwig grabs the gun. Yeah. Hagrid says...
I'd say continue it. Maybe.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's got a surprise that's ready. Daniel Radcliffe also fucked a horse. Is that from the same movie?
No, that was a play he was in.
Ah.
A famous play, actually. I think it's called The Dollhouse. I don't know.
Harry Potter looks at Hagrid. I've got something to show you, says Hagrid. Harry Potter jumps out of the cupboard and follows Hagrid out of the castle. Okay, I guess he's the undead now, though. I'm gonna next it again. They arrive at the burrow, Hagrid's house, and Harry Potter is surprised to see a black cat, Fang, sitting in the middle of the living room. This is Sirius Black's cat, says Hagrid. Harry, still wanting revenge, runs over to the cat and begins choking the life out of it.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
I
would be
I thought
killed.
you were gonna just start torturing it with a laser pointer.
That's much nicer, but then...
Fang scratches Harry Potter.
And Harry Potter is dead again. Act 3.
Oh man.
Death Eaters. Harry Potter is standing in front of the door to the burrow. He has been given a new wand by Professor Dumbledore. Unfortunately, 98 Death Eaters are flying over him and ready to strike. The Death Eaters fly off. Oh, interesting. Harry Potter opens the door and enters the burrow. He sees Sirius Black sitting on the sofa smoking a cigarette. Hi, Harry, says Sirius. Whoa, I thought I killed you.
Harry demands to know what the hell is going on.
Ultimate twist. I guess we just died, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. We tried to kill Sirius, but then the goblin just killed us for some reason. Sirius Black tells Harry that he is a Death Eater. Harry is horrified. But I thought you were my friend, says Harry. I am your friend, says Sirius. Sirius uses dark forbidden magic and transforms Harry Potter into a ... a rat. Harry Potter is dead. A dead rat.
Why so serious?
Why so serious? Act 4, Dumbledore's Army. Harry Potter is lying on the floor. Professor Dumbledore appears and tells Harry Potter that he must join Dumbledore's army. I need you, Harry.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
Next time on what's that movie where it's like somebody dies at the end?
What's the movie where somebody dies at the end?
Where it's like that's the title.
Final Destination?
No, that's the title of the movie. Is like blank dies at the end.
Oh, John dies at the end.
Next time on Harry dies at the end. I guess I didn't need to know the name of that too, but I was just curious.